Hi, my name is Michelle Luong, President of the Zonta Club of Malden. As part of Zonta Club of Malden's 16 Days of Advocacy, today we'll remember the silent witnesses. The Silent Witness Project is a national initiative aimed to end domestic violence through support and education. There are projects in all 50 states, in 23 countries. Each silhouette you will see has a story to tell. They all represent victims of domestic violence, homicide. We introduce you to the Silent Witnesses of Massachusetts over the past year.
My name is Deidre Zaccardi. I am 40 years old, and I am the loving mother of 3 beautiful children, my 11-year-old daughter, Alexis, and my 9-year-old twins, Nathaniel and Catherine. Being their mother was the most important part of my life. I really enjoy volunteering in my community and sharing in all the things my children were involved in. But that all changed on October 7th, 2019. It ended when my husband, Joseph, age 43, shot and killed me and our 3 children in our Abington home before turning the gun on himself. Our family's death was the 14th mass family-related killing in the United States this year. The perpetrator in mass family killings is almost always the husband or father, with about half committing suicide after they kill their families. We had our whole lives to live.
My name is Jason Swedberg. I am 40 years old. I thought of myself as a jack of all trades. I love music, I love to draw, and I love to cook. When I see someone in need of help, I like to help them out. My 32-year-old girlfriend, Jennifer Algaron, and I live together in Worcester. We have had a rocky relationship, and I have been the victim of domestic assault. Jennifer was arrested for hitting and biting me in the past. On October 18th, 2019, police were called to my house at 8:55 a.m. I was found on the floor bleeding from stab wounds. I died at the hospital. Jennifer, who was covered in blood, was arrested and charged with my murder.
My name is Mary Fairbairn, and I lived in Groton. I was described as being someone who always looked out for others and willing to help. My neighbors praised me for being one of the kindest, most caring persons they have ever known. On October 20, 2019, my husband stabbed me to death and admitted to the crime. I was 57 years old at the time of my death.
My name is Jamie Ammons Nadry, and I was stabbed to death at 27 by my boyfriend while in my apartment in Framingham. I was always described as being very petite, but being fearless and outspoken, and I was never afraid to say what was really on my mind. I confided in my friends about my abuse, but unfortunately, my boyfriend went too far. I loved my family dearly, and I was known for throwing awesome sleepovers every weekend for my younger nieces and cousins.
My name is Shanique Roldan. I was born in Holyoke, Massachusetts. I am 34 years old and the loving mother of 6 beautiful children. On November 3rd, 2019, I was shot and killed by a man who was enraged after I informed him that he is the father of 2 of my children. The man was carrying firearm without a license. My death is the 5th in Massachusetts between October 2019 and August 2020. My children miss me dearly.
My name is Charlie Cook of North Adams. I was 44 years old when my husband attacked me by bashing my head into a dresser. A few months after the attack, which resulted in a coma, I passed away. Now my friends and family mourn my death and the fact that I can no longer spend time with them or my pets. I was always known for my laughter that has now been silenced on December 1st, 2019.
My name is Carla Rodriguez. I am 20 years old and I am the loving mother of a beautiful baby boy. Being the best mom to my son, I became pregnant with my second child. I adored my family and friends and look forward to all the dreams I had ahead of me. But that all changed on December 12th, 2019. That was the day that my boyfriend of 3 months, Luis Santos, shot me as I sat in my car. He did turn himself in to face the criminal justice system. My family, however, will forever mourn my death, and my son will have to grow up without me by his side.
My name is Sandra Kumar. I am 53 years old. My mom always said I was a born artist. She often told me from the time I was 3, she would give me a pencil and paper and I would draw all day. She knew me better than anyone. The job I enjoyed the most was teaching art at the Ellis School in Boston. The children filled me with optimism. I always tried to make the best out of every situation. I was living with my boyfriend, Mark Audette, in Mashpee for a little more than a year. On March 26th of this year, police were called to our apartment and found me on the floor with significant injuries to my skull. I was pronounced dead at the scene. Mark admitted to killing me and was arraigned on 1 count of murder on March 30th.
My name is Mariette Du Bois. I'm 57 years old. I love spending time with my friends and family. I love the outdoors, swimming, and having fun. But that all changed on March 27, 2020, when my husband Danny stabbed me to death. My family and friends still mourn me to this day.
My name is Kathleen McLean, and I lived in Dover with my husband. We had been married less than a year, and we had been having marital problems. I was a Reiki master and spent many days helping and healing people. On May 14, 2020, I was strangled to death at my home following an argument with my husband. My husband of less than 1 year was charged with my murder.
My name is Amber Pereira, and I was 30 years old when I was shot and killed by my estranged husband. He took his own life immediately after he took my own. I worked for the state in the Department of Corrections, and I loved my coworkers. My family misses my infectious smile.
My name is Medalia Perez of Gardner, Mass. I was 47 years old when my ex-boyfriend shot me outside my apartment on August 8th, 2020. This was just 2 days before I tried to get the emergency restraining order I had against him made permanent, but the judge denied it. My ex-boyfriend had never been physically abusive, but was an alcoholic and continually threatened to hurt me. I am survived by my 3 daughters. Those who knew me described me as a social butterfly who loved to host parties and dance.
My name is Megan McNeil. I'm 27 years old. I am a mother of a 5-year-old little girl. I'm a nurse, a caregiver, and I love being able to help people. But that all changed on August 17th, 2020 in Worcester, Massachusetts, when my boyfriend Trey shot and killed me. He had a history of domestic violence and I was afraid of him. As a result, my patients are left without me caring for them, and more importantly, my daughter is left without her mother.
The silent witness gives voice to the voiceless. We need to remember these stories. We need to remember their names. If you need help, there are resources you can reach out to. If you feel you're in danger from a family member or an intimate partner, we beg you and we ask you to please reach out. There are resources that can help you.